Did you know? Oh, did you know? Did you know that Metroid Prime 4 comes out in about a month? Because it does. Because that's true. Comes out in about a month. And, you know, I'm always, I mean, I want to say joking. It's not really a joke, that thing where, like, every time I try to take a day off, there's like a million news items. I just, like, it was funny when it was like a funny little coincidence. It stops being funny after a while. Like, regularly it happens. I've been working long hours and a lot of weekends, so I was like, I'm gonna take a couple days off. Just unheard of for me, a couple days off this week, and then I do, and then I come back and it's just like, hey, did you see the new Pokemon DLC reveal trailer? No, I must have missed that. Hey, Nintendo released their financial reports. You gonna do videos on that? Oh yeah, I guess I should. Hey, Hyrule Warriors is out yesterday. Did you get it? Have you been playing it? No. Oh, there was a Metroid Prime 4 trailer 3 days ago. Oh, okay. Guess I missed that one too. That's cool. Anyway, but yeah, there's a new Metroid Prime 4 trailer. I hear it's pretty good. I hear that it doesn't really reveal much new stuff, but it is just like a good trailer. So I'm kind of excited about that because, you know, a lot of people, I sort of like what Nintendo has done for the marketing so far. All the trailers have been very, very, very sparse. And I sort of like it, but I can also recognize that it's not making a lot of people super excited for the game. A trailer is supposed to, like, hype you up. A lot of them have been just, yeah, very just like kind of small and quiet and not really showing off a lot. So I'm going to look at this one. I hear it's better. But I also don't want spoilers. I don't want to see anything too much, but I want to see more bike. We still have so many. I mean, really, they arguably revealed the biggest thing about the game in the last trailer. So, like, I gotta know more about that bike. Are you gonna just, like, wait until the game comes out? But I don't know. I'm gonna watch the trailer now. And this one is called Survive, is like the name of the trailer. So it's all stuff we've seen before. Oh, there's some cool shots. That's kind of... More desert, yes. Cool, love all the hand stuff, the hand animation stuff. We got the psychic beam. You're revealing platforms with the psychic. What are those? Those are neat. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that in a bit. Yes! Yes! Bike! Ooh, a little bit more bike gameplay. Okay, not much. December 4th, that's less than a month. Okay, yes. Want it so darn bad. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's too much money. But ooh! But ooh! Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so yes, it is true. This trailer did not really reveal much new. Almost all of the opening part, it's all stuff we've seen before. It's the beginning, the firefight with the space pirates and whatever this weird place is. I love this place. It's so cool. So we got a little bit more of the desert. I really do love that editing right there with the hand animation. I love that. I love it whenever Samus does any of that. So yeah, a little bit of the desert. It kind of shows her crossing the desert on her own. And it's like, ooh, the sand is too much. So I imagine that the bike is kind of be the way that you get around these big desert areas. It could be that, like, this, this rainy place is like the climate controlled inside, and it's this like barren wasteland on the outside. I love this little bit. That little bit right there with the little... It's a very, like, early game scripted kind of thing. You're creeping through the opening area, and the little thing crawls by. It's really cool. Very moody. So yeah, so we know we have like the whip thing. Oh, I'm noticing here that the little like weapon selector, you've got missiles, and then there's just a fire symbol. So I don't know if that's just like a plasma beam kind of thing. And then here you've got your missile ammo, and then that. What does that mean? Not 100% sure. So yeah, the psychic abilities. It seems to be like all of the abilities just seem to be psychic ones. Because then here, I don't believe we've seen anything like this. We've seen her using the psychic stuff, you know, to like send out a little, like she follows along and controls the path of the beam. We've got the whip. Here it seems to just kind of be revealing invisible platforms, which makes sense because Metroid has utilized invisible platforms for basically forever. And usually you have something like a visor to like reveal them. So having a power that itself just makes them be revealed, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of a slightly different way to do it. And then this is all stuff we've seen. We've seen battles with these like snow wolves, but that right there, those are new. If we've seen those in the trailers, it's only been little bits. Seems to be some kind of mechanized thing. Doesn't quite look like a space pirate. I imagine it's probably related to whatever species used to live on this planet before they died or left, because that's every planet in Metroid world. Well, it gives us a convenient little scan. Mechanoid Cybot Soldier. Basic model of a Lemorn-made Cybot battle... Oh, come on. A bit. Cybot battle android. Typically equipped, yada yada. So yes, whatever people live here or lived here, definitely lived here. There are no inhabited planets in this world. Everyone's dead. This is robots that they made after themselves, and I imagine that you will be fighting a lot of these. Lemorn. And it's a Cybot, so like this whole psychic thing, it's definitely like powering all of the technology and everything, and I'm sure you gotta use psychic powers to fight him. So that's cool. That's a little bit of a look into one of the baddies. And then we got another boss here. I usually try not to look too much at these bosses, but I can't seem to help myself today. Abarax. Looks to be shifting into a phase 2. That's kind of cool. Just kind of a big, gross, kind of corrupted, biological, like cybernetic kind of gross bot. Some sort of gross bot. Looks cool. Can't wait to fight it. And then we got more of these six-limbed aliens that Metroid seems to enjoy. I think since Prime 3, they're like, we gotta reuse these models. And then the cool shot of the bike. It's so neat. So a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that desert gameplay. It's really not looking like a ton. And I mean, even from the first trailer, I don't know. It's never seemed likely to me that this was going to be like the main thing that you do. You know, it's not an open world Metroid. It really does just kind of look like it's something to do between places. And there probably is some stuff to do on these like zones. I think it's probably going to be like zones. It does look pretty big. That could be a trick though. You know, there could be an invisible wall, like, or like a big rift in the ground, like right there. I don't really know. But yeah, some basic combat. It's really just firing these homing shots. Shows a cool tower in the background. So I'm excited. It still is weird, the whole motorcycle free roam angle, but I don't know. Yeah, you can even see it back there. It's a big part of the game's like visual identity, is having this desert landscape with points of interest between it. So yeah, we don't know how much it's all going to tie together. But yeah, that is a thing. I assume those are the things that live on the planet. These robots don't have the doodles coming out of their heads, so I don't know if they are exactly modeled after them or not, but who knows. So yeah, that's basically it. It looks really cool. It really does. And I mean, it's weird that there are still so many unanswered questions. And yet it's starting to feel like we're probably not going to get much more from Nintendo. They seem to be keeping things really cryptic on purpose. I don't know how that may affect sales. Probably not. I don't know how you get new people to want to buy this game, you know? I really don't know how much of an audience it has outside of the fans, which is, of course, scary. But, like, yeah, I don't know what else we're going to get from Nintendo. We may not get anything else really notable from them. This may be kind of... I mean, we'll get, like, an overview trailer before the game launches. Maybe that will answer some questions. Maybe that will go over. I don't expect any kind of, like, direct. I know it's funny. This game gets these tiny little cryptic trailers, and then Kirby Air Riders gets 2 hours of direct. I don't think we're going to get a direct here, but not necessarily that we need one. It's a single-player game. It's, you know, it's just kind of like a single-player experience. So, yeah. I can't stop watching it, though, because it is really cool. It does look really, really good. And running on Switch 2, boy oh buddy. Boy, buddy howdy. That does look good. When it looks this good on YouTube, like with the YouTube encoding, and on my only 1080p monitor, you know it's gonna look good. Oh, running natively on the TV. It's I really can't wait. I can't wait to scan everything all over again. Especially like the first time you play a Metroid Prime game, you know, you're really into scanning. You gotta scan everything. Subsequent playthroughs are like, but like, oh, I'll be scanning. I got my scanning fingers twitching right now. So sick. Ooh, so sick. Stupid Nintendo charging too much. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching this video on the Metroid Prime 4 game.